four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. To rumble for this college football playoff game. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. Start with the 25. Keeping it on the ground here. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. On the move now. He bought some time, now lets it go. And that one's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
On the set.
They'll run it here. He finds some space. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up for this offense. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And it's incomplete. He just missed.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
They moved the ball in a good position, but now it's 3rd and long. Now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He fires downfield. The ball is picked off. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity. Bang! They throw an interception right back. So everything is even. We can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Fires it to the wideout. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Press coverage now from the secondary. They'll try a pass here. Catch made on the right side. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
It's 2nd down after that completion. It's a shotgun run call. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
First down and 10 now. Looking for a man. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Fired into a tight window and picked off. It's a short return to make the tackle to 25. But what a play for this defense.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Look him out throwing here to start the drive. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good, positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. The quarterback was nowhere off the run pass option. The Cornhuskers pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
And the tackle is made, not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid game.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Huskers look to keep this drive moving. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He's past the marker and still going. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Huskers, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big game and a big-time score.
PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First and 10, looking to throw, bringing pressure. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. He's back to throw again on second and 10. Tries to get it to the running back. And this time it's complete. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. On third down, it's a handoff. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. From the gun, he looks for an open man. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The Cornhuskers pick up enough for a first down here.
Boy, Chris, this back is so talented. Picks up another first down. The Nebraska faithful love to see the ball in his hands, just like they've loved to see the backs over the years. Think about T.O., Tom Osborne, when he had the backs going, Mike Rozier, and Lawrence Phillips, and Amon Green, Roger Craig going way back. More recently, Amir Abdullah, Rex Burkhead. Boy, oh boy, they've had some fun backs to watch.
He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is why you don't predetermine what to do with the ball as a quarterback. He wants to throw this as he rolls. Instead, he keeps his eyes downfield, recognizes there's nobody open, so instead he decides to become the runner, and he's a real threat when he has the ball.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. The Sun Devils will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Hit as he released it, and it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down, but he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
They need 8 yards on 4th down to keep this drive going. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Well, Kirk, Nebraska has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. 1st down to the 44.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Looking to throw again. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. And the Sun Devils moving quickly down the field here. There's a toss to the left side. Makes a nice move there. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker. offense getting set up. Here's second down. Wants to throw it. He flips it to the back across the middle. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the trickery does not work there. And now it's 4th down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
And on 4th down, they line up in the Wildcat. What's the call here?
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. You know, as a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
And the Sun Devils will have 1st and 10 here.
42 Spider. 42 Spider.
Tailback takes the handoff again. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Nebraska.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Send the back in motion. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Arizona State.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. The 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's 3rd and long now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And we're able to get him down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Defense looking for a stop on 3rd and goal. Design quarterback run. Touchdown, Arizona State, as they fight back here in this playoff game. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. So one play moves the ball to the 38. Another 1st down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's looking to scramble. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. 1st down, looking for more now. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And the Huskers with 1st and 10 here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the ground with plenty of room to run. They've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Cornhuskers will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it's caught! Touchdown, Nebraska!
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. He'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play and a drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? On the shotgun, it's a handoff. That run takes it across the 30-yard line. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. By the receiver. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Here we go on 4th down. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
On the double.
The secondary backed up off the ball now. Looking to throw it on first down. A deep shot to the left side. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there on what will be the final play of the quarter. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Huskers will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. State offense comes back out on the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Lets it go quickly. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, we talked this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Breaks an open space. It's a fumble. When they pick it up, it's still a live ball. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Moves out of the pocket. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Touchdown, Huskers. But still no answer for this offensive machine.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Arizona State offense comes back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. The Sun Devils will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Looking to pass here on second down. Extending the play now. He's found some room at the 45. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Now it's second down here. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the left side. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Picks up 3 yards, so second and 7. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. And here comes a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They make the tackle all the way down to the 17.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the Sun Devils pick up enough yards to move the sticks. The back's got it. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Defense is coming after him. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Sun Devils. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Now they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick.
14.
And they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Picks up the first, looking for more. Scoops out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, how much fun is this guy to be able to watch with the football in his hands? He's a quarterback, and he has that kind of speed. I think he's one of the fastest guys in the country, and he picks up some big yards here.
See what the call is on 1st and 10.
29 Philly.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He's going to hand this off. And they tried the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Here's the second down play. And there's the handoff.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And he'll set up to throw. And he dunks it off to the tight end. Tackled after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
42 Spider.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. They tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
How about the quarterback scrambling here off of that bootleg? The defense, to their credit, took everything away downfield, thinking that they had a positive play, but instead, the quarterback shows how he can make them pay for it by using his legs.
The Cornhuskers line up with a first and goal. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Second and goal for the offense. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
We'll see what the offense dials up here on third and goal. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
14.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Ball handed to the running back. Gets the first and still running. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, ASU.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Fires it to the wideout. He's wide open. Look out. Oh, he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. Another big play for this offense, but they are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
1st and 10 play coming up. And here's the handoff.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
And the Huskers are going to cash in this red zone trip. They're going to run the option. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Nebraska. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles and try to slow this guy down.
Arizona State, 21.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Looking to throw now on 1st down. Going to try to use his legs here. They bring him down, but a solid game there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. And the Sun Devils will come to the line to crank up the tempo. A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. 3rd down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Makes a quick grab. That's good for a 1st down near the 40. The Sun Devils come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The completion sets up a second down play. A handoff from the shotgun. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
And the Sun Devils pick up enough yardage for a first down. Snags a quick throw. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Checks this down to the running back. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun looking for a receiver. Quick throw to his receiver. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. He could go inside the 40, inside the 20. Touchdown, Huskers. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Stockton. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw complete to the tight end. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Will hand it off. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line. The Sun Devils come to the line in a hurry-up. He's looking to throw. On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. It's a 1st and 10 play.
This quarterback is making his big plays in the most critical moments in this game. Not only does he come up with a first down, but he picks up huge yards. And how did it get done? Gets away from the rush, keeps his poise. And then how about him directing traffic as he moves downfield to pick up extra blockers? It's a really nice run.
Offense building momentum on this drive. It's a first down at the 44. Quick throw, testing the middle. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. That one hurts. Smacks him up 10 yards. What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
29-50.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's hit as he throws it. Ball's incomplete. They misfire for a 3rd consecutive time.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's now picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
4th down. He's throwing for it. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in a game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.